And it has come to the fore that several concerns, including the fact that they do not involve persons with disability in their campaigns and during their messages. And we have been joined in studio by an executive member who has monitored this activity for some time now. I would want to tell us what the association that he represents have to do or can do about it. We have been joined in studio by Newell Agbe. Newell Agbe, he is the executive director of Supreme Sign Institute, and they are going to be telling us what they intend doing ahead of the 2016 elections with regard to political party activities. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you very much for your time.
Good afternoon, and good afternoon to our listeners.
Okay. To start with, I mean, every now and then you see activities of political parties, and like you mentioned, it is not all the time they involve persons with disabilities. How much of an impact has this had on your association and persons that you represent?
Well, thank you. To make a point of correction, I am the head of an institution where sign language, the language for the deaf, is taught.
Okay.
And how to interpret messages, information to the deaf are taught. So I represent that institution. However, I want to say that there has been lots and lots of complaints, concerns by the deaf for not being involved, for not benefiting from communication when it comes to political issues.
Okay.
That has been a problem. But then I would not blame political parties for not being fair, because political parties are not the government.
So where directly would the blame be? That government has not made it a necessity to ensure that persons who are deaf understand both government messages and the fact that not only political parties but messages that are coming across from ministries, departments and agencies?
Yes, but I would not blame government either. I'm not here.
Okay.
I am not. I'm just to put on record that Ghana is ruled by government, and I know government also rules by the constitution. And in this constitution, there are references, provisions, such as the Disability Act 2006 with subsections, which state categorically that all manner of persons in Ghana, including disabled people and the deaf for that matter, should have rights of access to information. That is the situation.
When you're looking at political activity, we know that we are not looking at just any time of the year. We're looking at the heat of the political period. Around that time, what would your advice be that if, for instance, a presidential candidate is on a platform and talking, there should be someone beside the person doing the sign language? Is that the suggestion or proposal?
Yes, that is the suggestion and the proposal and the plea. But we have a challenge of having enough interpreters.
Okay.
That is a challenge. And that is what our institution is out in there for. As I speak with you now, there's a workshop for some interpreters in the system. 2 weeks is running to be updated and standardized so that they will be able to carry out messages from any institution to all manner of people, including the deaf, for their benefit. Yes, other organizations apart from political parties need it as well. Okay. But today we are really zeroing on political activities.
Okay, and going forward, so we are in a political season. Have you written to maybe political parties and those who are going to be playing key role, maybe the Electoral Commission and all of that, maybe the presidency, because government is currently going on an accounting to the people tour and all of that? Have you addressed specifically these key institutions to let them know that you need to satisfy this group of people as well? And if you have, what has the response been so far?
I think it's been we are ongoing. That activity is ongoing. That is why I'm here. Part of what we are doing means that we are putting the information across.
Okay.
And I believe that this platform is very good enough for all stakeholders, government, ministries, to listen and begin to take further action. I wouldn't say no action has not been taken. I see on many occasions sign language being used to convey information. But specifically for this time,
okay,
I believe the Association for the Deaf is doing all that they can to ensure that they liaise with the authorities who matter, especially the Electoral Commission, because the deaf would definitely have to go and queue and vote.
Okay.
So political parties, perhaps they are not also aware about our existence. So what we can advise now is to say that yes, our institution is there, Supreme Science Institute. All they also need to do is to train at least 50 of their members. For each political party can just call us,
okay,
train 50 of their members so as to be able to convey what kind of whatever message they have as various political groups across. I believe government is also listening.
Yes, certainly governments have watched TV3 and still watch TV3. So before we go, I mean, very briefly, we would want you to use this platform to send the information of the upcoming voter registration, which starts tomorrow, to persons who may be deaf but are watching. If you, in the sign language, we want you to do that and address the fact that tomorrow, if they are below 18, they shouldn't go out, but if they are above 18 and have never registered, they should go out there and join the queue and register.
Yes, you see, what you have said is so touching. This, as we speak now, most deaf people are not watching. Because
how do you know? This
is
TV3.
Yes, we've been monitoring. We have been monitoring. Okay. And it's a good opportunity for us to say these things. Because it's not being done, we need to look at it properly from the Electoral Commission point of view, because they have been given a budget to train people to do all those things.
All right, we have run out of time on this, so I just wanted you to use a sign language to tell them that tomorrow is a critical day for those of them who have never registered, so they can go out, join the queue, and register to get a card, because they have to vote. They have a right to vote if they want to vote. So can you do that for us?
Oh yes, I just want to tell all deaf people, young ones, both boys and girls, that tomorrow they will start voter registration process. So all of them should go and register.
At the age 18 years and above.
18 years above.
All right, but thank you very much, and hopefully we would send this information further across to get people who may need it to be very much involved